This BlizzCon update is brought to you by Jack Threads. Hey guys, Tara Long here for Destructoid, and the moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. Every single second of my career now has been working towards this point. I'm talking, of course, about BlizzCon 2011. We're here in not-so-sunny Anaheim, California right now for day one. People have already lined up around the block waiting for the doors to open in about an hour now. I just looked at my fake watch here. But they've got a ton of attendees this year. Over 10,000 people are going to be lining up. And the good thing about BlizzCon is that it's really more of a community event. Hopefully we'll hear some news about possible expansions for some of these games, but a lot of the fun in attending BlizzCon is just meeting up with your friends, meeting guildmates for the first time, meeting your online girlfriend for the first time, and of course the cosplay is a huge thing here. Unfortunately, it can be hard to attend because tickets sell out super fast. Fortunately, we've got somebody on the inside here, that's me, and we're going to go give you guys a 5-minute or less tour of what attending BlizzCon is actually like. So let's go check it out.
Welcome to BlizzCon 2011! 2011 was a huge year for esports in general. It's only a matter of time before a pro gamer marries a Kardashian. Now let's go to a big topic. Let's talk about Diablo 3. To give you the first look at the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition. What if we just made Diablo 3 available free to World of Warcraft subscribers?
Today, you find out what your new expansion is.
So, that was a lot of fun. Blizzard just ended their opening ceremonies, and that's the time of the show when we expect to hear a lot of major announcements, and we got a lot of those, as well as a couple surprises. First of which is Mists of Pandaria, the new World of Warcraft expansion. They didn't say when it was coming out, but we do know that it's going to have the new monk class in it, as well as the new Pandaren race. And it's going to be set on the land of Pandaria, on a completely new continent that is very Asian-inspired, I would say. It looks beautiful. They also made sure to point out that this expansion is not going to be focused so much on a central threat as it is on the actual war between Alliance and Horde. So the gameplay is actually going to be a little bit different than normal. They also announced a 12-month WoW subscription that you can buy, which gives you early access to the Mists of Pandaria beta, as well as completely free access to Diablo 3, which is kind of a really cool thing, actually. I don't think many people were expecting that. As far as other news, we got a new trailer for Dota, new trailer for StarCraft 2, Heart of the Swarm, which shows off some cool new stuff they're implementing. A lot of information here, but we can't glean it all at once, so let's go see what else is on the show floor. So I'm here in front of the StarCraft booth at Blizzard, which is not really a booth. It's more like a massive area. They've got about 200 people right now playing Heart of the Swarm, which they just talked about earlier this morning at the opening ceremonies. And what's cool about Blizzard is that whenever they announce something, they always have it available to play immediately afterwards. So people are doing that right now. They seem to be having fun with it. There's plenty more stuff to go check it out, though, so let's do it. So here are the esports. This is where all of the competition takes place. They've got people up there interviewing players and such. I'm guessing if you guys really wanted to know about esports, you'd probably be watching the matches live right now. So I'm not going to talk about sports. No, let's just look. So, much like StarCraft 2 has a playable area for Heart of the Swarm, they also have one for Mists of Pandaria for World of Warcraft. I actually got to check it out earlier. I thought it was a lot of fun. I played as a Pandarian monk. If you guys want to check out my full thoughts on it, you can go check out our Mists of Pandaria video that I did with Tom Merritt. That is up on the YouTube channel. Let's go check out more stuff. Xbox. And here we have Blizzard's newest game, Fez. Shit. I decided on water. Okay, last but not least, we are here at the Diablo 3 booth where people are playing it. This definitely has the longest line out of all three of the booths. Actually, you might have noticed that there were some empty seats at the StarCraft 2 one. Not here, no. The line is literally all the way around. People are really getting a kick out of it. They've got the multiplayer playing down here as well as the beta back upstairs. I haven't gotten a chance to check out the multiplayer yet, but I did play more of the beta, and it's fun, of course. I've got interviews with the developers coming a little bit later, so be sure to watch out for that. We're going to have more info. Yeah, let's do more show floor stuff. So Blizzard probably makes a shit ton of money every year from merchandising. Here's a small sampling of what they have for sale here. There's a World of Warcraft poker set, which will run you $65. That's a deal. There is a novel called Wolfheart. I don't know what that is. And there are some Alliance and Horde blankets. Anything else good here? No? Okay. Let's go check out the t-shirts. That's what I'm really interested in. Okay, so I lied. The Diablo 3 line is actually not the longest line here. It's for the merchandise store, which always has a crazy line. They've got a little sampling of what's to come right over here. They actually have a really awesome looking Diablo 3 shirt done in the vein of My Little Pony that I really wish I could buy, but unfortunately I just don't have time to stand in this line. Even the return line is quite disgustingly long. Longer than the line for the bathroom, which is funny because all these people bought this stuff today. What's wrong with it? Well, Blizzcon may not officially be over yet, but unfortunately it is for us. This is the third year that I've covered it. Blizzcon is pretty much the same every year in terms of what there is to see, but we actually heard a lot of good news this year about some new expansion packs and all sorts of stuff. News aside, though, BlizzCon is just such a fun convention to attend. People go all out with their costumes, they get really into it, and they party hard at night. Like, there's seriously some people here who I'm sure are heading to an orgy right this second. So, unfortunately, I cannot join them, but we will be back next year, I'm sure, with lots more BlizzCon coverage for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let's be real, that guild tabard is pretty awesome, but you could probably use some real clothes. The problem is that good clothes are too expensive and shopping sucks, right? Well, not if you have Jack Threads. You can score premium brands like Kid Robot, Hurley, and Stussy up to 80% off their retail price every day with Jack Threads, the invite-only shopping club just for guys. Now, normally there is a wait list, but since you're a Destructoid viewer, you get instant access right now. Just head to jackthreads.com/destruct and sign up. You'll be supporting the show and getting some great deals on sick new clothes that'll be sure to impress everyone at the next guild meetup.